Welcome back to M&M Life on Purpose. Thanks for joining us as we continue our UK adventures. Today we are visiting Eilean Donan Castle in Scotland. Eilean Donan is a small tidal island that rests where three lochs join together. If the scenery of this area weren't enough to draw visitors, the tidal island features Eilean Donan Castle. This castle is frequently featured in photography, films, TV, music videos, and more. In the early 6th or 7th centuries, a Christian monastic cell was established on the island. Later, in the 13th century, a castle was built to defend against Norse expeditions. Later, it became a stronghold of Clan Mackenzie, with ties to Clan MacRae. The castle was partially destroyed in the Jacobite uprisings of 1719. According to exhibits posted in the castle, in 1719, when Eilean Donan was garrisoned for the Jacobites by 46 Spanish soldiers, a powder magazine was established at the rear of the castle. On the 10th of May that year, 3 government frigates were ordered to sail into the loch with orders to destroy the castle. 2 of the ships, the 48-gun Worcester and the 44-gun Enterprise, bombarded Eilean Donan, with the captain of the Enterprise sent ashore to accept the garrison's surrender. He removed much of the castle's arsenal, leaving 16 barrels of gunpowder, which he then used to blast the castle asunder. And lay in ruins for the best part of 200 years, until Lieutenant Colonel John MacRae Gilstrap bought the island and proceeded to restore the castle to its former glory. This endeavor took 20 long years. Today, Eilean Donan is a must-see destination for those traveling in Scotland, especially if you are traveling close to the Isle of Skye. Check out the Eilean Donan website for hours of operations and cost of admission. When you're planning your visit, be sure to note any special dates for closures. The castle is a very popular site for weddings, and they will close the castle down for visitors on those dates.
Okay.
Photography and filming are prohibited inside the castle. Parking at the castle can be a little bit of a challenge. We recommend arriving early or possibly even later in the day to avoid busy times. We traveled during the shoulder season and found parking much easier to manage.
It's a draper walk.
He's young.
A young guy in a uniform.
It's like him dragging the teeth come down. He's drawing a
I am sitting on a bench by a loch, by a castle in Scotland.
Accommodations on the Isle of Skye can be expensive, and they can also fill up very quickly. So book your accommodations well in advance of your trip. Many online blogs will suggest staying in Portree. We were not able to find any available accommodations at the time of our trip, so we stayed nearby in Broadford at the Broadford House Skye B&B. We had a very comfortable room and a nice large bathroom just off the B&B breakfast area. One thing that we noted about the B&Bs that we stayed in during our travels were the towel warmers in the bathrooms, which we found to be quite nice. This B&B was also conveniently located just across the street from a Co-op, which is a grocery store in Scotland. And this was great for being able to go over in the morning and get sandwiches and supplies for our travels the next day. During the time of year that we were in Scotland, the sun didn't set until late in the day, so even though we had checked into our B&B, we still had a lot of daylight hours left, and we decided to go explore Elgol Beach. The drive to Elgol is very scenic. It is also a single track road. So do use the lay-bys or the pull-outs to let faster and local traffic go around you. Also be mindful of the sheep and the cattle that you might see in the roadway. Boat trips are available for booking from Elgol Pier. Elgol is known for its stunning views as well as for the peculiar honeycomb rocks that rise from its shores.
That's funny. Dad calls that a lamb jam. Ram-u.
Join us tomorrow as we continue exploring the Isle of Skye.